Tom, a 4-0 home win, quite a dominant display. What were your thoughts on the game?
Yeah, I was really impressed with the way that we sort of executed what we wanted to do. I thought we were very sort of dynamic. I felt, that if we tried to get sort of ball carriers on the pitch, pace on the pitch, energy on the pitch, I went to see them on Tuesday. I just felt that was something that might hurt them. But the players just, the energy they displayed, it just put Frome on the back foot right from the start. I think we've scored some really good goals. It was just a really accomplished performance, I think, all round.
As you say, a very bright start as well. 2 goals within eight minutes. How sort of pleasing was that to see come off?
Yeah, I mean, we were so inept last week in the FA Cup. We were so lethargic, and there was no real spark about us at all. So today we just wanted to have a real go at the game. Take the handbrake off if you like. We were at home. We wanted to just really, as I say, be very positive in what we're doing. And if we ended up getting unpicked, we were prepared to almost take that on the chin. We just felt, in light of the performance last week, in light of the fact that we're at home, supporters probably deserve, a little bit of payback in terms of the performance last week. So, I just thought it was really pleasing. It wasn't just the goals we scored. We had other opportunities. We carved them open quite a few times. And so, as I say, overall very good.
4 goals and 4 different goal scorers as well. Good to see the goals shared amongst the team.
Yeah, and then it shows you again how important it is with the subs. Wayne's come on, done really well. But yeah, I was pleased for Shaq to get his goal. Olaf was sort of a menace throughout. I mean, the one we had a scenario with Gerrard being recalled by Weymouth. Noah's had to step in, and we knew that they would really put us under the gun in terms of set pieces and sort of hang things up and try and put them under pressure. And I was so pleased for him. I thought he played really well. I thought he stood up to the sort of aerial bombardment really well, and we wanted to be quite proactive in terms of playing out from the back, and he was very, he was integral to that. So he did that part of it very well as well. So just overall, I thought he was exceptional.
Pleasing, obviously, to keep that clean sheet with Noah in as well.
Yeah, exactly that. I thought Braggy, I thought did well. He was criticised a little bit last week. Probably hasn't been quite the sort of start that he envisaged for him here, but I thought he did very well today. So yeah, fair play to him.
Obviously, just before half-time, there was that red card incident where both sides were reduced to 10 men, with Jordan and Garlu being sent off for us. What was your view on the sending
Yeah,
offs?
I mean, everyone knows you've got good players in the league, and and there's some bad players in the league, and it's the same with referees. And sometimes you know the good ones are, and the not so good ones are. And when you get one of the ones that are a concern, then often things happen, and that's what's happened today. That's always sort of likely to happen with the referee today. There's going to be there's going to be mistakes, quite big mistakes. There's going to be perhaps a failure to understand the game, but you have to take the rough with the smooth. Next week hopefully we'll be a bit luckier with who we're allocated. But yeah, I mean, little things like at the end, the lads just run 20 yards and just basically volleyed Jack pretty much into the stand. Just a deliberate attempt to injure Jack. Anyone who understands football knows that's got to be a red card. It's just violent conduct, and it's a yellow card. And then if more than one person sort of scratches their nose in the dugout, he comes racing over. So that's the nature of the beast. People's sort of personalities come out when they're refereeing. And like I say, it's no shock. As soon as you see you've been allocated, then you know there's going to be issues. So you just have to take it on the chin, I suppose. But we'll, if the video footage is conclusive and shows up the mistake that we all know it was, then hopefully we can appeal, because that's the appalling part of it. It's not just that you lose a man during the game, but if you end up having someone suspended for 3 matches for a catastrophe of a decision, that's difficult to bear. But that the system is set up so it's very difficult to appeal at this level of football. It's very difficult to have conclusive evidence. So although everyone in the ground knows it's a mistake. Proving it, may well be difficult.
Brilliant. And finally, obviously, on to next week now. We've got, how important was that win to get 3 points today to go into Tottenham on Saturday?
I just think more, not so much going into Tottenham, but more just on the back of last week. Everyone, me included, you start really questioning. You don't like doing it, but you start really questioning people that you don't want to be questioning, and you start doubting things. And I was, if we had struggled today, I think there would have been some difficult decisions to make. But we're by no means sort of the finished article, and there's still a lot more to do. But we showed today that I think we're going in the right direction.